Homeowners nationwide are facing a crisis. Tons of people are dealing with skyrocketing insurance premiums or outright policy renewals or cancellations, even in areas that are traditionally considered to be low risk. Recently, I had to shop around for a new policy for one of my properties here in Texas, and it was truly a frustrating experience. If this happens to you, then there are some steps that you could take to ensure coverage for your home, and I'll let you know what those are, so stick around. I'm Tony, this is Run the Comps. Here we go. Hey everyone, welcome back to Run the Comps, the channel where we help you value up your real estate game. My name is Tony. I've been a licensed agent and an investor and a property analyst for well over 20 years. Today we're going to talk about what's going on in the insurance industry and why so many people are receiving non-renewal or cancellation notices for their homeowner policies. In fact, that's exactly what happened to me. Back in October, I received this letter from the insurance company saying that they no longer were going to renew my policy and they were canceling me out.
You might think this is only happening in places with hurricanes or wildfires, but that's not the case. Across the country, insurers are more aggressively canceling policies or jacking up rates. A recent Consumer Reports survey found that 83% of long-term policyholders have seen their rates increase over the last 5 years.
And my first reaction is, what the heck? This house is in Texas. It's got a perfectly good roof. I've never had any claims on it. What's going on here?
Insurance industry experts point to several factors driving these changes. Building costs are through the roof, up 40% over the last 4 years. Mother Nature isn't helping either. Last year alone, weather disasters cost insurance companies $93 billion.
It seems like there's just no place to hide from this. You're gonna feel it in your wallet, even if you never see a hurricane or a wildfire in your neighborhood. According to data from Realtor.com, homeowner insurance rates in the United States rose significantly between 2018 and 2023, with a nationwide increase of about 34% over that time period. And in some states, like Texas, we saw even larger increases, up to 60% during that same time. So, without warning, millions of Americans are finding out that their insurance policies are about to cost significantly more or be canceled outright, and then all of a sudden, this.
At least 10 people are confirmed dead. More than 10,000 buildings damaged or destroyed as the Los Angeles wildfires are burning up the region.
It's absolutely terrifying to see what's happening in California with these wildfires. Entire neighborhoods have been destroyed and people's lives have been destroyed. They've lost everything, and then you hear about these reports of looting, which is all just so gut-wrenching. Even worse, you can bet there's going to be a widespread insurance crisis which is likely to have a ripple effect across the country.
There's going to be an extraordinary number of claims being filed, and probably, from my experience as 8 years of insurance commissioner, the insurance companies are going to do everything they can to lowball and deny claims.
People in Florida and North Carolina are currently dealing with these kind of insurance claim challenges from storms that they had last year, and it's easy to see how this could begin to affect claim processes in other states. So what can you do if you receive a letter from your insurance company like I did? Well, first, contact your insurer or broker to find out why your policy isn't being renewed. At the same time, start shopping around for a new policy. Consider using a local independent insurance agent or a broker who works with multiple insurers. They might know about smaller companies in your state or area, and if you can't find a private plan, then there's something called the Fair Access to Insurance Plan, which is offered in over 30 states, including California. This type of plan should be considered as a last resort. It's not cheap and the coverage sucks, but it's better than having no insurance at all. One legal expert summed it up pretty well. Take a look at this.
Even if you're not in a natural disaster area, you need to go and check your coverage now. I'm a CEO of an insurance company and an attorney, and we checked our coverage when this happened, and we found out that we were underinsured. Our valuation was not correct. So I'm telling everybody, you need to go call your broker, call your agent, check your policy, make sure that you have coverage that includes the guaranteed valuation, but also includes ordinance changes. So the other thing is, if you built your house 20 years ago or 50 years ago, now to rebuild now, there might be completely different ordinance and expectations that are double the cost of rebuilding. If you don't have insurance that covers that, that becomes your expense. So that's my advice to everybody. Go look at your policy now. Talk to your agent now.
Kyle, last question for you. What needs to happen so that the insurance industry can't just pick and choose, especially as natural disasters and just become more common and more severe?
All right, so you're up against rising premium costs, limited choices for policy coverage, but insurance is all about being prepared, right? So get out there and be proactive. Check up on these things. Make sure you have the right coverage. If you get one of these letters like I did, start working on it right away, because it might take you a little bit to get some new coverage in place. And you certainly don't want to be caught in a disaster without insurance. I mean, we're seeing how that plays out right now with these wildfires in California. So with that, I'm going to leave it with you. I'm Tony. This is Run the Cops, and I'm out. Stay safe out there.